So welcome. This is our day number 4, and we are so excited. Inhliziyo zethu ziyavutha. I just received a testimony from uNosipho. I'm not sure whether uNosipho ukhona. Can you noma uSibongile ukhona yini? But uNosipho did tell me ubufakazi. If it's good with you, engizothi ngicela uNosipho us just share with us. But angimboni ngathi angakangeni. Anyway, noSibongile naye angimboni. All right, okay. But yeah, people's lives are being transformed, and I'm so grateful. Another thing that I would like is that we do invite other people or do share this with other people. Njengoba nje sivamise ukuba u-20, I would like to see us about 40 and begin now to increase our cycle. I'm amazed ukuthi we've sent this to ibandla lethu and only few people are responding. Few people are responding, and lokho kungenza ukuthi ngibone ukuthi abantu abaningi abakayamkeli kahle lento esiyenzayo, but thina sizoqhubeka. That is why I would like us ukuthi see like give testimonies of how this is transforming us so that we can share with them. We know that there are people who need this. And also I know ukuthi unless we share it, unless we make people know, abanye will never know ukuthi kukhona into enjengalena. So that's why I'm asking, please invite at least one person omusha and introduce them to this group so that impilo zawo izotransformeka. So sikuleyo ndaba-ke yokutransform inhliziyo sithe sizokwenza lokho for 7 days, because it's important ukuthi we don't just do something once, but we do it over a period of time, so that we make sure ukuthi we do see a result. I remember of a man called Naman. They say this man was very skilled and he had leprosy. So he was told by someone who was working in his campus that there is a prophet that can help you from your condition. And then he went there, and a prophet of God gave him a word that he must go to a river and then dip himself 7 times. And then the Bible says he went there. I like it when my husband then tells a story. Imagine if this man dipped himself once and he said, look, there's nothing happening. Or dipped himself twice. Or maybe dipped himself 6 times and then says, but it was important for him to dip himself 7 times as the instruction was given. So what is the takeaway here? The takeaway is, let us be consistent. Let us do until we see results. I know we are living in a generation where most people are so they want to manipulate the system. Okay, we've discussed this so many times. Meditation last time. People will do something because they want to get something. I will pray just because I want a breakthrough. But the Perfect Limit Coaching meditation says we are meditating because we want to make this our lifestyle. And then at the end of the day, the good things will follow. When you read in the Bible, book of Matthew, chapter 6, where it speaks about seek first the kingdom, and then all these things shall be added unto you. So it's very exciting to know, to reach that point where you say, when I pray, it's not because I want a situation to be solved. When I pray, it's not because I want God to answer me or to give me something, but I pray because it's my lifestyle. I pray because it's like breathing to me. And once we reach that point, then we end up detach from our expectation, or detaching ukuthi if izinto ihamba kahle, then you are okay. And if izinto mayingahambi kahle, then you lose yourself and you lose your mind. You'll find ukuthi when people then are one with themselves, then they are able to accept the situation as it is, and then realize ukuthi, this is not the end of the world. I know those who joined us for the first time with meditation every single November, we did learn what there are 7 pillars in our bodies that we need to strengthen so that there's an alignment. Yeah. So once we do that, then it becomes this thing. I'm in control of myself. I'm not in control of circumstances. Though my circumstances they get affected by what I do in the present moment, but I'm in control of how I look at things, of how I think about things, of how I speak about things, of how I relate to people and respond to how they behave to me. I'm responsible for what I do. I'm responsible for how I feel, and I'm responsible for my standing and my grounding. Now, when we aligned and our hearts are sorted out, then we move away from this thing, somebody made me. But we get to a place where we say, how did I contribute for myself to be here? And what is it that I can do to empower myself to shift from this place that I'm in? Now, when basically, the core of what I want us to understand and to take is that we must be consistent. I coach people and then I give them things they receive. I mean, I teach them, I give them tools, and then over a period of time, then they stop doing what I've coached them to do. And then they expect to see they will continuously see a result. That is why we need coaches in our lives, people who will mentor us. And also, if you want coaching, there are coaching sessions available. We know that for people who are attending a vision board, there are these 20 people that I've decided to give to them a coaching for free. And if you are one of those people, if bengakakutsheli with him bazokutshela, if by Friday you haven't received a message you've received a free coaching, then it means then okay, waba umuntu wa 21 or 22. But I'm so excited about those people because I want to give them that experience of a total transformation in an instant. There is this lady that started coaching, and yonke into nje ibimile, and I'm telling her, ngithi, you know what's going to make you ukuthi ubone results is to enjoy the moment, is not to complain about with sometimes or naimali, is to know what things are working out for you, is to know that God hears you and he's working things, is preparing a table before you right now. And before you know it, she receives a call from isihlobo esithile esikade sikhona isihlobo. And then isihlobo sithi, I've connected you with someone ofuna umuntu ozomsebenzela kwibhizinisi lakhe. And this week she started working. After nje a period of time struggling, and I'm saying to her, you are not dying, and you must thank God that you have people around you abakusupportayo. And i-meditation lesiyenzayo isifundisa ukuthi sibuke izinto esinazo instead of izinto esingenazo. So I'm so grateful. So as we are in day number 4 of meditation yethu, I know there's that transformation eyenzakalayo. Futhi ngeke size sisho, I want to speak to someone ozothi, how we always do into eyodwa. Let me tell you, into eyodwa eyenza abantu ukuthi babe successful empilweni, it's not doing many things. I know ukuthi for a long time sikhohliswe ilento le yokufuna ama-revelations, yokufuna izinto ezintsha, ayabona. Into entsha ayifike ngoba sekuyisikhathi sayo sokuthi ifike, but don't want to create it. Another thing that we do, we live sibuka iy'mpilo zabanye abantu and want to create what they have experienced instead of just going with the flow in a purpose and the calling that God has for us. And then we miss out from enjoying impilo zethu just because we want to recreate what happened to Moses. We want to recreate what happened to Joshua, instead of saying, Lord, let your will be done in my life right now as it is done in heaven. Open my eyes so that I can understand, I can see your plan. Open my ears so that I can hear your voice. And it's important that we hear God's voice today, and we hear God's voice for ourselves. And I love it here because we activate all those things. So sizosima sesifinyeleleke ekuqedeni ukwenza next section yohilisha inhliziyo, then sizobe sesibuyela-ke ekutheni ngoba siya-detoxa, ekubukeni ama-limiting beliefs esinawo. Sizobe sesibuka futhi nama-values esinawo. Sizobuka nane-identity ukuthi how do you look at yourself. Yeah. Then mase sesiqeda i-vision board after mhla ka-24 ngoMarch, then sobe sesiqala-ke this meditation ezothi go for 3 months, and we just meditate a same meditation for 3 months. Okay, even though it will differ a little bit, but it will be a same process njengoba sasenzile ngoNovember for 3 months, and see what's going to happen. I know this thing works. That is why it's important to you have a vision board. You know exactly what you want, and you know exactly what yini ekublokayo ekwenza ube misaligned, and deal with misalignment. Okunye will sort itself out. Once you become a magnet, then umagnet odonsa lezi zinto oyifunayo, izinto oyifunayo ukuthi zidlulela nje zivele idonseleke kuwena. That's true. That is law. I've proven it many times. So sesizomeditata-ke manje, I want to say this. When we do meditation and we align ourselves, we are not saying ukuthi we are not going to experience pain, challenges. Challenges are inevitable. We will meet them whether we like it or not. Amanye challenges, we bring them upon ourselves. Amanye, there are assignments that God allows to come at us. Amanye challenges is because we interact with other people. So as long as we are interacting with people, as long as we are in this body, so it's going to happen whether we like it or not, that we face tough times, challenges. And actual fact, how I want us to look at challenges is to see the reward at the end. Is to say, okay, I'm being stretched right now, so what is the reward? I'm so excited to see the reward. Okay, I'm facing this. It means God is shaping me, pruning me. So I'm excited about this experience. But it takes time for you to get there. You get there just by paying attention to God, by paying attention to yourself, and having all your eyes in you, knowing ukuthi you will be accountable for everything that happens to you, regardless ukuthi abanye abantu bathini. So having said that, let us let go of what I've just said, and then we go now and we connect to ourselves and our hearts. We will start by breathing in and breathing out. And today we are going to do box breathing, something that we call box breathing. So we are going to inhale for 4 seconds, and then we hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and then and hold for 4 seconds. So shake yourselves together and release. Your spirit has taken in what I've just said, and all these things, inspired now. It's been recorded in your system. Just acknowledge it when you need it. The Holy Spirit will remind you of what you need in times of need. So breathe in like for 4 seconds. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. And then breathe out. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. And breathe out. Hold. While you are breathing in and out, I want you to begin to smile. Go and shift yourself to a place of joy, of excitement. And remember what it's a choice. Breathe in, hold, breathe out, hold. Breathe in, hold, and breathe out. Hold. Make sure that these are deep breaths. Deep breaths, just blessing your body with breath of life, the breath that is needed by your cells. So continue breathing it like that. You can even draw a line in the space. Breathe in, shone phezulu, hold, breathe out, hold. And as you do it like that, you are bringing your mind to this present moment, and you are making yourself ube la and not think about many things. So continue breathing in and out and holding that breath. Allow the joy to ooze from your heart. So as we are connecting to our heart, we are going to fill it with love. As we discussed yesterday, when you're struggling with feeling love, maybe because of many things that has happened to you, just think about something that you like, that you love. Maybe your shoes, your dress, your phone, is maybe your dog, maybe someone. And then begin to think about the love that you have about that thing, about that person, and begin to experience it. There's this thing, Le. Continue feeling love while I'm just sharing what I'm sharing. There is this thing that we do as our Christians, thanda uNkulunkulu kuphela. And as if wrong ukuthanda izinto nazo. Ungayinaki iminako yalelizwe. We blow things out of proportion and then we suffer as a result of that. God would not put us here emhlabeni. Continue breathing and smile and allow joy to ooze from your heart. We are feeling joy, man. God will not allow us to be here on earth and then rob us of izinto asibeke kuzona. It's just that when we love things, we must love them in alignment, knowing they are just things, they are not us. After all, you came into this world, continue feeling the joy alone. You are not dressed in Gucci dress, in Gucci romper and whatever shoes, pericatin shoes. You're not holding car keys when you were born. Though those things are available for you, but you came kusende. So I want us to go to the time when we were born and our parents were happy with sizaliwe. They did not say ufike nani, uphetheni. They were so happy that we're there. And they gave us names. Yafika intokazi yakaZondi. And they named us with excitement. So let us begin now to know when we love things, it's not because we are attaching ourselves to them. We are just loving them because they are part of this experience. But even if they go, if God can decide to take them, we will not lose ourselves. And then for joy, continue feeling joy. If you're struggling, think about things that makes you happy and think about the day that you were very happy. Bring back that memory. Most of the time, continue feeling joy and raise the volume of joy to the highest capacity that you can reach. Sometimes you'll feel like dancing, and when you feel these emotions, you feel like standing up and doing something, because they just charge you to take action. They charge you to be in movement. They are very electric. But when you go to your gallery and take a memory that's not working for you, that makes you miserable, it shuts down your system. It makes you cold. It makes you want to hide. It makes you want to, to go to the darkness. So we realize today that it's just choice. So as we're filling ourselves with joy, let's jump now to compassion. Begin to feel compassion. Being compassionate, being able to serve and to help. And all these things that we are feeling, they are just strengthening our hearts. If you're still struggling, it's okay. If there's pain coming up, because sometimes when we do these things, pain comes up, I realize it's the pain that you've been harboring for a long time. And finally, it has found a way to come out. Compassion. While we are at compassion, let us just forgive, guys. Let's forgive. There are people who are hating us right now. There are people who've hurt us. We know that there are people who will hurt us. But I just want us to put those people before us today, right now. And then begin now to let go and just say, I forgive you. When thoughts comes up, would say, why should I forgive this person? It's so painful. When they come up, be aware, because those are the things that you've been saying. But ask yourself, do you want to stay where you are, where your heart is filled with grudges and unforgiveness? What happens to a person who does that? Unforgiveness make you stuck. You'll be delayed in receiving them, because you can't receive while holding a grudge. So let's do ourselves a favor. I know sometimes it feels like when I forgive, I'm letting these people go. But let us change the belief that we have about forgiveness, and then build a new belief that says, when I forgive, I'm actually expanding myself for growth, and I'm allowing God to deal with my case. And I'm actually releasing, so that I will receive a blessing. I will be healed. So take that person that has hurt you, put them before you, look them straight in the eye, because when we are angry at people, we don't want even to look at them. We run away from them, we freeze when we see them, or we fight them. But I want you to look at them today, right now, and say, I forgive you. I'm sorry also for the things that I've done that made you treat me like this. And I'm sorry for allowing you to treat me like this. And also, I love you because this is the only thing that I can do is to love you. Though I can acknowledge that you've hurt me, you've done this to me. But the thing is, I love you because that's what I can do. I'm able to separate love from how I feel about a person in the moment because of what they've done. So ngiyakwazi ukuhlukanisa umuntu nezenzo zakhe ukuthi you know what, I love you but I'm angry at you right now because of what you've done, and give ourselves that right to be angry, but knowing ukuthi but the core is love. So release that. If you're feeling so much pain, tell yourself you are not dying. If you start feeling panic attacks because it feels painful to release this person, just speak to your mind and say, I'm doing this for myself. I'm doing this for my children, my children's children. I cannot take this to my future. I cannot take this poison to my future. Take this poison and drink it and think that I should live. So today I'm choosing life. I'm doing it for me. And I feel so much power in that. And then the last one is gratitude. Then let's also be grateful. Begin to feel that gratitude. And when I can actually feel a shift. Then now feel how a perfect heart, a good heart feels like. If you were, like if umuntu is sick and you are praying to be healed, do you know how being healed feels like, or you're just concentrating the pain and the sickness that you're having? How do you know when you are healed? It's because you feel a difference in pain. So how about we just now move to that good heart, perfect heart that we are aiming for, and we just step on it. And another thing that will enforce the good heart is to remove judgment. The judgment that we have against ourselves and the judgment that we have against other people. And also to deal with grief of the things that we have lost, because into edestroya kakhulu inhliziyo enye yayo is grief. When we think we've lost something, we have lost someone. And we feel that certain things have been taken away from us. So how does a good, perfect heart feels like? And another thing that helps us is to affirm who we are, that I am a good person. I am a wonderful person. I am a loving person. I'm a generous person. I am good and I love who I am. I'm content with who I am. But when you say that, make sure that you bring in also the emotion part of it, because the emotion part of it is what changes things. That is why when people are angry, things change quickly because the emotion is so intense. And most people haven't taught themselves ukuthi babe intense with good emotions. When we are happy for a while, then we go back to our old ways of looking for something that can go wrong, looking for something that is wrong, look for something who's not for someone who's not doing something right, look for someone who's doctrinally correct, look for someone owenza intando kaNkulunkulu. But the question, where now? wena. Kahle hle ukuthi omunye umuntu wenzani is not so much important than what wena you are doing. So let's continue feeling this good heart, perfect heart, and knowing that you are a good person. And know that you are faithful. Know that you are filled with integrity. Know that you love people. And then in these 3 minutes, just begin now to just be there in that present and that feeling that you're feeling and enjoy it. And tell yourself while you are at that, this is where I'm supposed to be. But just feel it. As I say, let me sit down because I want to enjoy each and every moment of this thing. Engiyidlayo yazi yamnandi into. So asiyifundiseni ukungasheshe sidlule ey'ntweni ezimnandi. Akube yizona esixoxa ngazo. Just bask on it. Most of the time sixoxa isikhathi eside ngezinto ezimbi. Bese kuthi ezimnandi siy'xoxe few seconds. But now we are turning it around. Lezi ezimbi soxoxa kancane ngazo. Lezi ezinhle soxoxa isikhathi eside ngazo. I don't know whether khona ufila njengami. Yize umzimba wami very electric. It's like zzz. So while we are at that, let us now send what we've just felt in our heart. Let us send it out in the world. Give it to your husband, your wife. Give it to your children. You don't need to touch them. Just send it to them. Project it to them. Give it to the people that you are with in the house. Give it to your walls. Give it to your ground. Give it to your furniture in the house. Give it to your lawn, your trees in your lawn. Give it to makhelwane wakho. Then give it to your community. Mina njengoba ngila Durban North, I'm giving it to Durban North, all my neighbors here, even the park that is next to my house. I'm giving it I'm giving this, the combination of everything that I've done, that I feel in my body, I'm just sending it out, affecting as much as I can affect the radius around me. And those who are working with people, when you go there, just send it. You can send it even right now, but as you step in into that ground, we know ukuthi amathonya lethu la ihlala khona leyo ndawo sesiyidlile. And even there also just send that and know ukuthi I'm taking over. This is my territory. As long as I'm here, I'm the light, the salt. I don't have to say much, but being there with my presence, coming in that presence with love, with God Himself, coming with heaven, the atmosphere is bound to change. You know, as we are feeling this love that we are feeling, I mean, just basking on that more on what we are feeling right now. You know, see, those people who are working for the darkness, they don't speak much, but they send things, they influence. You'll find them saying, you know, I started influencing them. Do you think they come to you and say, I'm working for the devil, so I'm going to influence you? They don't say that, but they know what their thoughts and their emotions about you will impact you eventually, and they don't care how long it takes. So Nati, this is the time where we need to be wise. Even when we in phakathi kwabantu, abanye ba-offendwa nje ukuthi sabazalwane, and then uthola ukuthi just because we exposed ourselves mase befuna ukusi-eliminate. Sometimes you just need to be there with them. Tina says, you know what? I'm just going to influence the atmosphere. I'm intentional also about it. Me sitting down, I'm taking over the territories. And in my prayer closet, you remember Daniel? Daniel will pray in his closet and go out and be about doing what needs to be done. But he went and prayed, and things started to change. So Nati, I want us to go to that place because there's so much animosity out there. People are touchy, people banemathemba abo, banezinto zabo. But let us use this technique of influencing the atmosphere, of coming with the presence. There's these things, these angels that Dr. Swanim Somi gave us, the angel of a son of man, the angel of an ox, the angel of an eagle, the angel of a lion. With these creatures, these angels, when we go with them, when we enter places with them, we need to be aware what is hamba nabo. We need to be aware that we are not alone. And as we enter territories, as we enter places zabantu abathwele abenzele izinto, we don't want ukuthi sihambe siyo-check ukuthi umuntu uthwele noma cha. But with us going there and our presence will do the work without fighting them, without offending them. These days, people are quick to be offended. People are touchy. They get so offended. Kalula ushigama elilodwa umuntu akasakuthandi and akasakufuni sekushut down. But this technique that we are using now, oh God, I'm not saying we mustn't speak, but I'm saying let us capitalize on this one because it's going to change things like you can't believe. So we've reached the end of our meditation. Our day is set. I've got a feeling that today's gonna be a good day. Yeah, life is good and life is amazing. Thank you, guys. Let us see each other tomorrow. And remember again, vision board. Abaye bathi imali anginayo mina imali yabo vision board. Find a way to get imali yokuza ku vision board, because that is where your life will be transformed. People who are attending a vision board, they are attending over and over and over again because they know it benefits here. So, yeah, just make a way and come and gather with us. So, thank you so much. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.